the battleground inside our mind. Deep down, we know it's okay to say no, to speak up, tell the truth, believe and express differently, change our mind, prioritise our own needs, learn and grow from our mistakes, embrace our imperfections, cut ourselves some slack, forgive and seek forgiveness, begin again, wiser, stronger than before. Yet, when life gets stressful and we're under pressure, we often revert to automatic patterns of thinking and behaviours, so we end up doing and seeking the exact opposite. We can sometimes do the wrong things even when we know better. Why is this, and what can we do about it? Let's explore this now, so stay tuned. The battleground inside our mind. Hi, I'm Josie Thomson. I'm a mindset, resilience and change leadership expert. I'm an international speaker, a multi-award winning coach. I'm an author and 2 times cancer survivor. Now here's the thing, our mind is our battleground. It has so many little weaknesses and is easily distracted. It becomes forgetful and insensible when it's stressed. And the only way to conquer these weaknesses is to practice conquering them, to practice thinking better. But this takes effort, it takes focus, intentionally refocusing our attention. It takes repetition and it takes positive reinforcement. This is how we reprogram habits in our brain. And this takes time, this takes practice, and this takes a whole lot of patience. What we also need to remember is that the brain operates much like a muscle. You've probably heard the saying, use it or lose it. Now, brain function is exactly the same. Just like every muscle in the human body, our brain needs to be exercised to gain and maintain strength and functioning. It needs to be trained consistently to grow and develop gradually over time. So what is the most significant hidden benefit of exercising our mind and brain to think better? Guess what? When we wire our brain to think better, we renew trust in ourselves so we can live better too. In fact, what I lacked 12 years ago when I was struggling to get my life back on track was the trust that I was actually capable of achieving positive results in my life, despite all the setbacks that were going on at the time. I'd made many foolish little mistakes in the past and had grown discouraged in myself. I even started to subconsciously choose procrastination over future attempts to fulfill the promises that I made to myself, my children, and those I cared about the most, including you. So in essence, I'd lost trust in both my abilities and myself. It's just like another person constantly lying to you. Eventually, you just stop trusting them. The same holds true with the promises that we make to ourselves that always end in disappointment and even resentment. Eventually, we stop trusting ourselves. The solution in most cases is this. We have to renew our trust gradually with small shifts in our thinking, small steps forward, and noting our small victories, no matter how small. Yes, this process does take time, but it happens relatively fast if we learn to stick to it, and it's arguably one of the most important life-changing things that you can do for yourself. The bottom line is this. The greatest conflict always resides in our mind first. We are what we think. We can't change anything if we can't change our thinking. And the good news is this, you can change your thinking if you want to. And when you change the way you think, you can master a new way to be and live your life. And this is also why I've made Thinking Better the foundation of all my free webinars and my in-person quarterly workshops in Brisbane. Check them out. The details are over at josiethomson.com/events. If you've got a story to share about how Thinking Better has enabled you to live better, please share them below. I'd love to hear from you. But until next time, remember, you may not be able to change what's happening around you or to you, but you have total command to determine how you respond to what's happening. Be kind and be patient and take good care of you because you're worth it. shine on.